Surprise! Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neurvalette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Neverlet! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk. This is completely unprecedented. How can we have the
Thank you for your concern, but Oh, apologies,
So, what is it exactly?
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have
Huh?
I have no idea why you're so... I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't...
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my... She may have no interest in official affairs, but...
Yes, understood. I'll come back later.
Judging from Sidine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to...
I cannot tell you just yet. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this.
Come on! Stop being so...
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark. Long story short, there were few people I could trust. But I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine.
They must have been amazing people.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the reforms damaged the interests of some. And the incident resulted in Carol taking her own life. And all Melusines used to live a secluded life. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol... Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with it. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against... I have nothing against... It has already happened once.
Even there's the guards, the Mari...
Based on prior experience, the political system of Fontaine is However, since I am technically an...
Outside? But aren't you the Chief Justice of...
I understand where you are coming from. You know very well about my true identity, and even though I was born with a human form, taking on the role of Chief Justice, I have lived in Fontaine for a long time. But I do not...
Yeah, we have nothing. Let's team up and rap...
That does not sound...
Oh, Paimon started...
I will write my note of absence right up. Let us go. We should visit Kiara...
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but Paimon feels like he has a Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using them. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
That sounds kind weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Kiara,
Monsieur Neuvillette! And oh, I remember! You're the
Aw, she's a
Thanks for the
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading up, but Sidine told me it was a threatening...
Have you run into any
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious? Ah!
Did you think of some?
Nope. I don't...
Do you still have the letter with you?
Oh, let's see. Found it!
Now then, get lost. If you don't... a simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself. We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone Kiara, you should come with...
Sure! Wait, no.
But you are being watched right now.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara. With us around, anyone's...
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
All right, let us go our separate...
We'll take her to a lost place right away. So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that? Strange.
Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Trav...
I thought so. What brings you here? All right, guess I...
May I begin inspecting...
Of course.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains.
All right. Now that you're done hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit.
Of course!
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample...
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh!
Strange?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara.
Threat letter? What threat letter? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be strict.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, but it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating some. Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, we're doing a secret
I see. Well, if you say so. In exchange, could you tell me what the...
All right, then.
What? Someone...
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara last month, and I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lip...
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvrelet's each and every move. Anyway, I'll get go...
Well, that was a nice chat.
What do you think? The design.
I think it's great.
Huh.
Haran! What are you doing here? It seems that you just shipped.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, technically speaking, he and I are under an employer. I happen to have some time at the moment and came to take a look.
Ah, never let you.
Leave this to me.
Okay, then we'll leave Kiara.
Surprise!
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Cloran.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities.
We thought so too.
I've been looking over the case records. I've come up with two On the other, I could... Don't worry.
We'll help you read through.
Thank you. I will continue. Have you made any progress?
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many
I would love to answer that question, but if memory serves me right, there should be at least...
Whoa.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective. There are many documents here. All right, let us take a break.
Even though resting is a part of all the silence is making Paimon.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People would you like to have some drinks?
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. He seems like the type of person... What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old...
What did you think?
Said...
This water is indeed very special. It would... I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's cider. Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods. If I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. Distinct differences exist between...
Really? Let Paimon try!
What do you think?
Nope.
How regrettable. It's...
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon... Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon? We are allowed to bring that up, right? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. Sorry. Paimon was just...
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thought. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers.
Questions?
Many, in fact. But the one question, in essence, I neither know why I was born. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial, perhaps the elemental dragons.
True.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions. But there is one thing I've discovered. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and...
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such... That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat.
Are we gonna continue...
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents.
Water? Do you mean...
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of... If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also... Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by...
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that?
Perhaps we should go.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Looks like we got lucky today.
Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
A safe distance? Whoa, it's glowing! Thank you for bringing that. The Court of Fontaine is...
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not
I know. Not only can I repay you,
but a meaningful life.
it's definitely this. In truth, I've never for almost 20 years.
I understand your confusion. I too came here for an answer.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people...
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening. There aren't many suggestions I can...
Oh, I'm confident that will...
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose...
Huh? Is he the...
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human? He didn't even...
He is an earnest man.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no.
Oh. Hello. I'm Carol.
Get away from here! I'm calling the guard.
Please, calm down.
Hard to s-
Yeah, we should probably stay away.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway?
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them a...
Go away!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you. We joined the Mari show safe.
Solving cases? So tell me, how can you guarantee that
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting, there have indeed been an increase in cases recently. Perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy.
even the cap...
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
There have been rumors. There are countless negative rumors about you.
Monsieur Neuvillette said I still want to try a little harder. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Medals of Peace. Awarded. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5...
I think I'll pack.
Hey, don't say that. It won't be long before Melusines begin living.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the...
You blocked.
Vautrin brings up a good point. Please be on your guard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got.
Medal of Peace?
Are you sure we should do this?
Nah, not gonna happen. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once
I guess you're right. Ugh, if he just...
Turn the murderer in!
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the Court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
The results of the investigation are...
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that they tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, the guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to...
And she called me. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation, but... Captain Vautrin, should I present these
There's no need. Notify the guards to...
Restrict access to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named... She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others.
Looks like she was unfit.
Yes. In fact, I should have known. Can you understand how I feel?
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Nervalet...
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the I will take responsibility for everything.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today. Apparently, I'm thinking... Bail him out?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Besides, now that the old
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a Please, think about it. If the same thing had... Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol.
Monsieur Neuville...
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, I understand your personal justice does not equate to... Therefore...
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought.
Vautrin, my friend.
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you Is this what justice means?
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the oratory... According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse...
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully...
Apologies, it seems like I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydra due to my negligence. The overflow of emotion...
Wow. The Hydro Dragon. Anyways, the last time we came...
It is as you said. It is not only the fountain, but I would never heard anything like this. Which ones? It's fine. It was a coincidence, but you should now understand why I believe... Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating I did not sense too much. However, I did find some... I don't know what caused this to...
Oh! Didn't we...
You've read about it. In that case, the
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just about...
Navia! Nice to see you again! Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming again, so I told the Spina di Rosula to keep...
Thank you. Where did you hear about all...
The Chief Justice out on You talked to Kiara.
So that's what
Indeed.
Anyway, any
The suspects who threatened... We are planning to return to the...
All right, then all round, wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neverlet, do you...
I have already considered that possibility. What is more important is I hope the same won't happen again.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets? So, did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melazine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of—
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already... Think about how much we owe them.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time.
We were informed that... Nope. We just finished.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the...
This isn't a good time to be...
Come on. Don't act tough.
All right.
You shouldn't ever skip meals.
I heard even Nervulette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duty?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now.
That's more like it. We should stand—
Come and fight me instead, you—
Have you heard? Even the special patrol—
Shh! Look! Isn't that Nervulette?
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly...
So...
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we
Step on up!
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the Guard. The list of involved suspects should be...
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inika, Yuna, and others have those with close connections or mutual interests with the offender. Among them, surveillance of
So many names. Is the one...
Yes, there is something... It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case.
Monsieur Neverlet, someone claiming to be from the... He said, and I quote, we have located... Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly?
I too am perplexed.
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa.
Check it. These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee.
Invite them over.
Exactly. Now,
Yeah, it's... I've won it.
But... Oh, well. Let's...
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes.
Did you write that threatening letter to...
I did, but I was just...
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss.
Domenico? Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves.
You've done more than enough.
Leave the formalities for later. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy...
All right, then. Let's head...
It's Monsieur Nervalet.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than...
This isn't anything new. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasant... I do remember a thing or two about Domenico.
Who does this guy think he is?
He once attempted to. To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator.
He's got the same concerns we do.
I'm concerned about this incident because something...
That's an easy one.
Did I hear someone say Melusine? What happened?
Sijuin! Yeah, and we're investigating.
Really?
There's no need to worry.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything...
Ah, head nurse.
Writhsley.
Okay, I get it.
Think of it as more of a humble request. Thanks for the trouble.
Whoa. If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would...
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette. But enough jokes. I'll look for Dominique. Make yourselves at home.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark air.
Over here!
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway.
Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Typical Sijuin. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges that...
Familiar. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea.
Surprise!
Anything you need? Oh, this?
What's this?
We have a very long history. We have never had helping each other as our...
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All, but People won't give us a...
Interested in joining the mute? If you'd like to learn more, a slogan may have evolved. Here, this book is...
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the mutual aid. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself. The first president of our network was an amazing... All of us have a lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neverlet.
Over here!
Did you manage to gather any?
Mm-hmm. The people who were... According to them, the badge's design was inspired...
I personally crafted. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire.
Oh, so the network...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office.
All right.
Surprise!
Allow me to introduce this. Why don't you explain everything?
Neuvillette?
Calm down. Was it your idea to send that? Hassan has already confessed.
That idiot!
Let me ask this another way.
Yeah.
Who is pulling your...
What? You're not trying to...
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. I assume your previous attempt to
I can do that.
You see?
I only intended to do some small business at first. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached, but I refused to accept any of that.
And then you decided to take revenge.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the forces of... But for some reason, no one wanted to team up. In the end, I had to redirect my... I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated... But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he...
Am I to assume that the claims you've made...
No.
Is it true that all members in...
Yes.
Sijuin, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that...
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the...
And how long ago?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of...
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people...
That's right! We saw lots of people standing...
Monsieur Neuvillette, when people refuse to place their... For almost 5... People no longer have any... Right now, your every decision will...
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces.
I am undeserving of such high... It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard.
There's no need to be so modest. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wish...
I must say that you've made a fair... Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that...
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too?
Thank you for the offer, but... While some are here to redeem themselves, the less time I spend here, the better.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have...
Please.
The first is about the guard who helped...
I know. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mermonia's staff. However,
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination... Those from up there have a tendency to... I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him...
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way.
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity.
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. I've looked into their founder, according to existing in other words, how he presented himself in prison.
What? During his trial, I could sense that
perhaps he had been putting on an
act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship, thus, the more resentment he displayed, and to those who had been sitting on the fence. That's all from me.
I don't have anything to say. Well then, let us head back.
Please, take care.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials, hey!
What I really think, every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on...
That is, as I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since sometimes these changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing.
And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved.
By the way...
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy.
Well, now it looks like the dust to celebrate this joyous occasion.
That's not how you...
I will Of course. My schedule is come up with questions during the intervening days, and
Yes!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais. I hope it will assuage the...
Over here! Step on up!
Kiara? It's quite all right. I'm here to tell...
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Do you remember Domenico?
Let me think. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams in my dream, she looked really happy. She held my... I can't remember what our dreams were anymore. And I don't know why.
I can sense your joy.
Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model...
Of course.
See you next time, Monsieur.
See you next time.
playing a magic trick, then the allure of the performance is lost. Personal relationships are the same. If you want to understand me, surprise! Step on up!
Surprise! Step on up! Surprise! Over here! Step on up! Surprise! Step on up!
Welcome to the Rag and Bone Shop, purveyor of all essential provisions. to the Rag and Bone Shop, purveyor of all essential provisions.
Time to go. Tch. The wind knows me.
Surprise! Over here!
Frozen. Crit, you'll get frostbite. Flash frost. Cold cut platter. It's time for a flash free. Frozen food. Freshness preserved. Frozen. Crisp. Don't get in the way! It's time for a flash free. Chill to the bone. It's no problem. Cooked food. Disgusting.
Step on up! Surprise! Over here!
Seems Lenny saying some strange thing.
Step on up! Surprise!
down like this.
Over here! Step on up!
Over here! Surprise! Over here! Zip on up!
here!
Wind strike!
Is it my time?
Step on up! Over here!
This is order. Solidify!
As one with wind and cloud!
Time to go.
Surprise!
Wind Strider!
Let the magic begin!
Cross over!
Gather! Clouds high, the birds call!